Hey folks, this is just me. I've made some more jerky. The first lot I made was really nice, but it was as black as anything, and it didn't look very appetising. This time I've used a slightly different combination of ingredients for the marinade, and it's not so black, as you can see there, but it's still going to be pretty tasty, I reckon. Anyway, I'm just going to lay it out in the trays now and start the dehydration process. Should take 6 or 8 hours. Before it's dried out properly. So you can stay and watch me, or you can go and make a cup of tea, whatever you like. Smells pretty good. The other stuff was black, but it tasted alright. It was very tasty. I used some already made marinade for this one. Some Smoky BBQ marinade and some other things. Garlic powder and dried onions and stuff like that. Bit of curry powder. I'm not sure what name to give it. Maybe I'll call it ring stinger or something like that. Whatever it's called, it's going to taste like nectar. Just lay it out in the trays. You can lay it out pretty close to each other, each piece close to the next piece, because it's going to shrink when it dries. If there's bits folded over, make sure you unfold them and lay it out flat, otherwise it's not going to dry properly. Now, some folks reckon you should probably dry it off before you put it in, like pat it with paper towel to soak up excess moisture before you dry it out. But I just chuck it on as it is. It didn't seem to affect it last time. The dog's waiting eagerly for me to drop some on the floor. Ain't gonna happen, Nick. Not going to happen. Yum. Nicely coated in garlic, curry powder. That's a thick piece. Might take a bit longer to dry this time than last time because some of the pieces are quite thick. The steak I've used is round steak. I bought some from the supermarket and it was thick and I sliced it up. But the second lot I got from the butcher's and it's already been tenderised. It's like minute steak. But as you can see, it's still quite thick. I'm not sure if that'll affect the drying process or not. Soon find out, I suppose. The last lot I made was really tasty, and I promised a bloke on Facebook, in the Bushcraft page on Facebook, that I'd send him some if it turned out alright. Sorry mate, but I've eaten it all. You'll have to wait. Peter, I think his name was. Sorry Peter if you're watching this. Not quite as much as last time. Yeah, it's definitely not as black as before, that's good. Smells divine. Yum. Go and wash my hands. I've made a bit of a mess. I better clean up, or she, who must be a babe, will be right onto me. Alright, I used all the trays last time, but I've only used 4 out of the 5 this time. Obviously I made a little bit less than I did before. So I'll set the setting on this to the maximum, which is 70 degrees C, and I'll turn it on. You'll probably hear the fan start up. There you go, and I'll let that go now for a few hours, and I'll come back and check it in maybe 4 or 5 hours, see how it's going, and I'll show you the finished product. Mightn't be today, but maybe tomorrow. Thanks for your time and thanks for watching.